Good morning, Cougars. This is Mr. Martinez with the morning announcements. Good morning, Joya. Good morning, Elle.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Happy Wednesday, ladies. We have a brand new flag today. This is coming to us from Mathis in the 5th grade. What do you think about this?
Oh, that is so cool. It's a Rubik's Cube.
If you look hard enough, you'll see a flag anywhere, right? And he saw a flag in his
Right.
Rubik's Cube. Joya, lead us in our Pledge of Allegiance.
Place your right hand over your heart and begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, big shout out to Mathis in 5th grade. Thank you, Joya. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Today is Wednesday, May 26th. We're expecting a high of 82 degrees in Studio City, a couple degrees cooler than it was yesterday, but we have a little bit of a cooling trend. We've been celebrating Student Council Spirit Week. Joya, actually, Elle, remind everybody what the focus is for Student Council Spirit Week today.
Today, May 26th, is Stop and Smell the Roses Day. Walk to school and stop to smell the flowers around you.
If you have some flowers, if you see some flowers on your way to school, stop and smell them and really just appreciate the beauty of your surroundings, right? That is the focus for today. Ladies, we have been saying goodbye to some staff members who will not be returning to us next year. It's kind of sad, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So we had Mrs. Lawson, we had Mrs. Deavy. Today we have joining us, let me bring her in now, Mrs. Reingold. Here she is. Good morning, Mrs. Reingold.
Good morning. What a pleasant, wonderful good morning to you guys. This is
Good
wonderful.
morning.
Thank you for having me here. I'm so thrilled to be here.
Well, thank you for getting up early and joining us this morning. Mrs. Reingold, I just told everybody that we've been saying goodbye to some staff members who will not be returning in August when we come back to school. And you are the next one up.
Yes.
If you have never had Mrs. Reingold, boys and girls, she has for the last 20 years been teaching at Carpenter. She was a teacher before she came to Carpenter, but for the last 20 years teaching at our school, she incorporated a lot of drama and musicals, tons of fun. I'm very famous for saying she is the teacher on our staff with the most spirit out of any of us, and I include myself in that category also. So, Mrs. Reingold, we really salute you today. We thank you for everything.
Well, thank you for having me.
We have a couple questions, right, Joy? You want to go with your first question?
Right. So, how will you remember your time at Carpenter?
Well, Carpenter is a very supportive community. And for over 20 years, I have been blessed with friends that I'm going to have for the rest of my life. And some of my favorite memories are working as a team with my fellow teachers. For many years when I taught 1st grade and then when I was in 2nd grade, Miss Green and I used to team up and we did this thing called Big Buddy, Little Buddy. And we'd have events like Dr. Seuss Day, and we cook green pancakes, and we'd have a blast together. One time we had a very memorable cookie decorating, and I remember most of the cookies had about this much frosting on them, very memorable. And then for the last 11 years, like Mr. Martinez was saying, Miss Allen and I have been teaming up. We've been doing musicals like the Big Boo Review, Native American Welcome, We Come From Everywhere. And we do have as much fun doing them as the kids who are in them. We love that. And a parent once told me, they said, Carpenter isn't just a school, it's a way of life. And that's true. I have loved being part of that way of life as a mom and as a teacher too.
And we have loved every minute along with you, Mrs. Reingold. Elle, you got a question for Mrs. Reingold?
Mrs. Reingold, do you have a favorite weird memory of the past few years you'd like to share?
Well, actually, I've got some pictures, Mrs. Reingold. Maybe you could talk us through some of these pictures here. What is this picture from?
Now, this is back in Pasadena, Noyes Elementary School. It's no longer there. And that is Mrs. West. And she and I worked together and we had a special day class there. And that was one of my first teaching positions. So that was.
Do you remember what year that is?
Gosh, 1991, 1990,
Whoa.
probably. long time ago. And that, if you look behind me, I'm getting my new Carpenter classroom ready. I've got a whole bunch of boxes and junk behind me, but I'm ready. I'm prepared for Carpenter right
And
there.
this was your first day at Carpenter, correct?
This was prepping the classroom, I believe. I'm not sure exactly where that was taken, but I remember that was me getting ready. And oh, now there's something weird. We went to a petting zoo. I think it was called Green Acres, my first or second year. And there was as you see, there's a cow. You just see the back part. So in the petting zoo, this man kind of dared me. I said, "Oh, it looks like your cow needs to be, oh yeah, your cow needs to be milked," as we would say in Wisconsinese. And he was like, "Oh, I don't think so." And I went, "I think so." "Oh, well, can you do it?" I went, "Sure." So I milked the cow, and then pretty soon all the moms wanted to have their kids have a picture with me and me showing them how to milk the cow. And then unfortunately, the other groups of schools kind of thought I was working for the petting zoo, so they wanted me to stay there and also bring their kids in and pose. So that was funny. Now that's my first class at Carpenter, 2001, 2002. And I have actually stayed in touch with some of the parents in that class.
Wow.
That was first grade.
And here's how I'm going to remember you the most, Mrs. Reingold, at our galas in the costumes
Yeah.
that you and your husband would
Oh my
wear.
goodness, yes.
This is from our must have been 1970s. Is that what it was? A disco? What was
It was disco or 1970s, but that
Village
the
people.
Man, love those costumes.
Ladies, can you tell which one is Mrs. Reingold? I'll give you a hint. She's not the one in the middle.
Yeah, I didn't think so. The one on the right.
Oh,
Good job. Good job.
so good
Okay,
job.
I got it.
Joy, you've got a final question for her, right?
All right. Mrs. Reingold, I'm wondering if you have any thoughts you'd like to share with our school community.
Well, sure. As I was reading through the morning announcements, I thought it was great. Today's theme is stop and smell the roses. And that is something I'm going to do today because I have been so busy cleaning out my classroom. Today, I'm going to go outside. I'm going to have a snack with my friends, my second grade team, and I'm going to have the chance to talk to them because sometimes we forget to do that. So look around. I encourage everybody, look around. Whether you're in cohort A or cohort B, you're at home, you're at school, you are surrounded by people that want to help you, people who want you to succeed. Appreciate your time at Carpenter. Take some chances, be in a play or a musical, wear a costume at some time, play a musical instrument, make a new friend. There's joy all around you to be had. And one student once said, you know, going to Carpenter is like going to Disneyland. I agree with that completely.
I do as well. Thank you so much, Mrs. Reingold. Mrs. Reingold, you know, we've been celebrating Asian American Pacific Islander Month. Today, we've got the fourth and final installment from Tranchi. He has been training all of us to be Jedi Knights. And so here is his final installment, ladies. Let's watch it together. Here we go.
Hello again, Carpenter Jedi Padawans. I can't believe it, but this wonderful month celebrating Asian Pacific Islander heritage and Jewish heritage is coming to a close. But while the month is ending, our work is just beginning. During this last moment together, I want to focus on a Jedi Knight's most powerful weapon in the battle for justice, equity, diversity, and inclusion. And that weapon is love. Yes, love. We need love more than anything right now, Padawans. We must rise up and resist with love, compassion, and healing. As Malcolm X said, we need more light about each other. Light creates understanding. Understanding creates love. Love creates patience, and patience creates unity. I'm for truth no matter who tells it. I'm for justice no matter who it is for or against. I'm a human being first and foremost. And as such, I'm for whoever and whatever benefits humanity as a whole. I hope that you learn that our differences are cause for pride and celebration, not fear or shame. What makes you different makes you special. Take pride in your identity. Take pride in your history. Take pride in your culture and your traditions. We want each and every one of you to be seen and to feel like you belong. Because when we feel like we belong, we can bring the very best of ourselves, and everyone thrives. This is my last message and my final transmission to you, my Padawans. So it's actually my privilege and honor to officially promote you from Padawans officially to Jedi Knights. This is your proud master, Fu Tranchi, signing off, Carpenter. Thank you so much, and go forth and spread the love. Take care.
All right, ladies, we're going to go forth and spread the love. What an awesome message from Fu Tranchi. Thank you so much.
Right.
Yeah, did you guys learn? We're spreading love, right? That's how we're going to combat
Yeah.
anything negative.
We're Jedi Knights.
We are Jedi Knights now. Elle, we've got to do an expedited Elle's Weird But True Facts. Here it comes right now. Elle, take it away.
Okay. How dirty do you think your sofa or couch is?
Ooh,
Oh,
mine's pretty clean. I think mine's clean.
I was hoping not dirty.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't think any of ours are really that dirty because we keep it clean. What's the answer on that?
The arms on an average family sofa had 12 times more bacteria than toilet.
Then a toilet seat? Are you serious? The sofa arm?
What?
Ew.
That is a weird.
But true fact.
Oh my gosh, give us another one, Elle.
Gosh.
What animal do you think has the biggest mouth?
Animal that has the biggest mouth, I'm gonna say a whale.
Like
Joanna?
in comparison to body size or just biggest in general?
Just like big compared to other animals.
Like orca.
Yeah, I'm going whale. Let's see. Here we go.
A hippo's lips are about 2 feet wide.
Oh my
What?
gosh. Wow. 2 feet wide lips. All right, and one more final one, Elle.
How big do you think a yo-yo can get and still work?
Wait a minute. I know yo-yos. How big do I think a yo-yo can get and still work?
I'm gonna say like the size of.
I'm gonna
my
say like
bedroom.
the size of my hand. What do you say, Joy?
I was gonna say the size of my bedroom.
That big, and you think it would work, Mrs. Reingold?
Well,
you
you
have
know
an
to have
answer?
a really long
So-
string and like 7 cranes.
I'm gonna go with Mr. Martinez. I'm thinking about the size of the hand.
I mean, you could try.
The largest working yo-yo was more than 10 feet tall and weighed almost 900 pounds, as much as a polar bear.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh, and it worked?
I wasn't
Yeah.
that far off.
Ladies, those were 3 weird.
But true facts.
Okay, get ready. It's time for the words of wisdom now, everybody. Jose Arcadia Limon was an internationally famous Mexican dancer. He danced all over the world and received great applause.
Listen to what Mr. Limon once said about what he went through when creating his world-famous dances.
Things don't come easily to me. I have to slug it out slowly.
Despite his great talent, Jose Limon had to work hard and not give up in order to succeed. Whether you want success at school, with a sport, or with a musical instrument, remember this: things don't always come easily. Sometimes success means hanging in there when things are tough and simply not giving up.
With something to think about, this is Mr. Martinez.
And Joya.
And Elle.
And Mrs. Reingold,
Make it a great day.
or not.
The choice is yours. Mrs. Reingold, any final shout outs?
Oh, yes, we do. Now, this comes from both cohort A and cohort B. They were thrilled when they heard I was on with Elle. They are big Elle's Weird But True Facts. They are big fans. So thank you for having me today. Also, hello, of course, to cohort A and cohort B. Hello, class.
Mrs. Reingold, we love you
Hi.
very much. We congratulate you on a wonderful career. And we thank you for your service to our community. Thank you so much, girls. Have a great day of school today. We will
Bye,
see everybody
thank you.
tomorrow morning with Bodie and Joy.
Bye.
Or actually, Bodie and Elle. Okay, bye, guys.